doing a lot of research. I've traveled a lot. I've gone to wine countries throughout the world, really, and been able to do that because I love to travel anyways. And then you can really pretty much always find a reason to travel for wine.
I love so wine is something I've loved for years, and I love the experience with it. It's something. It's an experience. It's kind of I put wine and coffee kind of together.
Absolutely.
Um, they're an experience, and you've done such a phenomenal job. Your flights are always amazing and different. Nothing really on that end of the menu ever stays very long, which I love.
Mhm.
It's not like, oh, it's the same red flight that has been there for a year. You're
Yeah.
always actively changing and thinking about it, and that's fantastic to see because sometimes places get stagnant, and it does not seem like you guys are doing that by any means.
No, we print our menus and we always have. Even pre-COVID, we printed our menus. And even afterwards, I was printing them literally just on pieces of paper and it was so janky, but at the same time I was like every day it could be something a little different. And I love that we can change our food menu depending on what people like or don't like. Like this is not selling. I'm sorry, it's delicious, but it's not selling. We take it off. And I have a chef who doesn't have that giant ego that's like, no, no, you will put this on. It's like, no, we won't because we can't sell it. And so being kind about it, but at the same time, like all of us being on that same page that our number one is our guest and we're going to serve what they like. I love having wines nobody else has because you're right. There's so many places that they laminate the menu or they get them printed at a printer's and then it's like, that's it. They're not willing to make any changes. And so often my distributors will come to me and say, Kristen, I've got this delicious new wine. Do you want to try it? And I'm like, yes, let's put it on the menu. And so I'm willing to do that because it's fun. It's fun for me. I love having
It's
different
it's
things.
always something different. I've kind of been spoiled lately. I've been more in the last month than probably the last 6 months, and even though I've honestly been once every week for the last month. uh,
He was just scouting me. I
yeah,
think
just,
that's
what
all.
yeah, exactly.
That's all.
it was
Um,
work related.
the wines are different,
Yes.
and I've been on a weekly basis. Like, it's awesome. I love your expensive pour, which some night. I think the Crow's Nest does an expensive pour, but I don't know of
okay.
another restaurant that in town that does that. So
Yeah.
an expensive pour is typically what $100 bottle or more is what that's coming out of.
If it were on our list,
Yeah.
yes. Yep.
Yep.
So it's a nice glass of wine that typically places wouldn't serve by the glass.
Right.